So, today we're going to dive into a totally new way of looking at data privacy education. It's a roadmap, a career pathway, really, that's designed to take anyone from just being curious about privacy all the way to becoming a global leader in the field. Let's break down how it works. Okay, let's start with the big picture, because this right here, this is the foundation for everything. Data privacy isn't just some boring compliance task anymore. It's not about ticking a box. We're talking about a fundamental human right, something that's absolutely essential for business. And, it's how companies build trust. The stakes have never been higher. But here's the thing, and maybe you felt this too. Trying to become a privacy expert can feel like you're just lost in a maze, right? It's all dense legal jargon, abstract theories. It's confusing, and honestly, it feels pretty disconnected from what people actually do in their day jobs. So, what if you had a clear map to get you through that maze? That's really the whole idea behind the C-Connect approach. It's designed to be a direct, super practical path forward, and it's built on a completely different philosophy. And this really gets to the why behind it all. The founder basically looked at the landscape and said, you know what? This is broken. The goal wasn't just to make another course. It was to fix the very foundation of how we teach privacy, to shift the focus away from just abstract ideas and onto practical skills that get you ready for a real career. And this slide really breaks it down, right? The old way is academic, it's theory first, you read a lot before you do anything. This new approach just flips that script. It's built by people who are actually doing the work, practitioners. It's hands-on from the get-go, and it's modular, so you can learn what you need exactly when you need it. So how does this all work? Well, think of it like a career escalator. I love that metaphor. The idea is that each level just smoothly lifts you up to the next stage. A new role, a new set of skills, and frankly, a whole new identity in the privacy world. All right, your journey starts right here at level 1. And this isn't just about memorizing facts. The goal is for you to become the privacy compass for your organization. You're the one who understands the fundamental landscape of privacy all over the world. So what does that actually mean? Well, this is your foundation. You're mastering the big ones, the essential laws like Europe's GDPR or California's CCPA. You're also getting your head around the frameworks for governance, risk, and compliance, that's GRC. And you're learning the hands-on mechanics of handling data subject requests, when someone asks for a copy of their data. And here's the payoff. The whole point is a transformation. By the time you finish level 1, you're not just some person who's studied privacy. The idea is that you are a privacy analyst. You have the right mindset, you're confident, and you're ready for an audit. Okay, so once you've got the foundation, level 2 is where you start building. This is where you become the doer. This is where all that theory gets its hands dirty. You shift from knowing the what and why to really mastering the how. We're talking about real, tangible skills here. You're not just learning about cookie banners, you're actually implementing them. You're not just reading about data maps and records of processing activities, or ROPAs, you're creating them. It's all about building the actual machinery of a privacy program. And the outcome? It's super clear. You become the person who gets things done. You can walk into any organization and turn their privacy policies into real, functioning operations. You're the implementer. All right, moving on up. At level 3, the escalator takes you to the next floor. You go from doing the individual tasks to managing the entire system. You become the program manager. Now we're talking about strategic leadership. And the goal here is a pretty big leap. It's a whole new perspective. You're learning how to build, run, and scale a full privacy program, managing everything from the budget to the audits. You're officially transitioning from an operator into a strategic leader who's ready for the boardroom. Now, level 4 tackles something absolutely critical in today's world: technology. This is where you become the tech strategist, learning how to be that essential bridge between privacy law and product engineering. I mean, think about how valuable this is. You're learning privacy by design. You're figuring out how to work with developers, and you're embedding privacy right into the product itself. You become that crucial translator between the lawyers and the coders. And finally, you get to the top of the escalator. Level 5, the Global DPO. This is the absolute pinnacle of the pathway. It's designed for anyone whose ambition is to lead privacy on a global scale. This is a whole different level of thinking. It's not just about compliance anymore, it's about command. You're learning things like advanced risk management, crisis response, and how to report to the C-suite.
You get the skills and the authority to sit at any table, whether that's with your CEO or with a regulator.
So let's just pull back and look at the whole journey at a glance. You can see the progression so clearly here. Level 1 is all about the law, the foundation. Then Level 2 jumps right into operations. Level 3 is where you step into leadership. Level 4 is that deep dive into tech and privacy by design. And it all culminates in Level 5, which is focused on that global executive leadership. It's a really complete, structured journey from start to finish.
Okay, so seeing that whole pathway laid out, you're probably asking yourself, all right, is this actually for me? Who is this career escalator really designed for?
And the cool thing is, this path is designed for a really wide range of people. It doesn't matter if you're an aspiring data protection officer, a lawyer, a compliance person, or a tech pro who wants to specialize. It's for new grads trying to break into this exciting field. And it's for people who are maybe mid-career and looking to pivot. It's built to meet you right where you are. So let's wrap this up with the most important idea of all. The thing that really holds this whole philosophy together. Because this isn't just about getting another certificate to add to your LinkedIn profile. It all comes down to this. It's about a fundamental shift. It's about embodying the principles, truly mastering the skills, and developing the mindset of a real privacy pro. The goal is to integrate this knowledge so deeply that it just becomes part of who you are as a professional. So, in the end, what this pathway really offers is a map to mastery. It's a clear, practical, and ambitious journey. And it leaves you with just one question, really. With a map this clear, where will you decide to go?